We are back for another episode of Big Six Bants. We are going to be grading each team's season so far. Why do I look like I'm 4 for 11? Guys, don't. Yeah, I should never have said that. Yeah, we are going to be grading every Premier League team. Every top 6 team and a few outside the top 6 if we have time as well. We're also going to be talking a little bit about Manchester United and Liverpool as well for 10 minutes on each end. So, E.K., you man telling me?
Man's good, fam. Top of the table, second. Can't complain.
What did you say?
I'm second.
Top of the table, second. That's
that don't make that what?
I'm in the top. I'm in the top half of the table. You know, the top of section at least. I'm second. I'm where I need to be. I'm great.
You've been starving for life. You've been
word. Man's happy to be there. Man's copying my whole flow, fam. I hear it. No, word though. It's true. We're all there, innit? So get me. Happy times.
Literally, and word to you. Being there is the greatest thing. So I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
I mean, I've recovered. I've basically fully recovered now, and this is great. Obviously yesterday's video was fun to say the least. Last night, but I think I'm recovering because I haven't been on stream with Corey in I think 2 streams now, and I'm better. My skin's clearer, my voice is clearer. Like I've got to pick my step again. Like that virus is serious. I wouldn't recommend anyone going through that losers virus. I promise you that. You know what I'm saying? Our friend Flores will be with us in a little bit as well. Of course, he's just on his way back, so he'll be here in a second. What we saying for the light goal? Yes,
150. What we saying?
I'm saying 2
bills. I mean, international break, innit? So what we saying 1? We saying 1/5?
Yeah, international breaks a bit. I've been starving, man. I can't lie. Prem back this week. So it's goodie. But this
week, saying Champions League this week as well. Next week as well.
Champions League next week.
First round of the lights.
No way.
I know about that, but I know.
No way.
We're there.
No way they're gonna have Prem back and then Champs straight after. Are you serious?
Prem's back and then Champs back. That
Champs is there.
So it's a big schedule still. It's a big thing. I can't lie.
Shit, what's this? You might be 7 years. 7 years with fire.
7 years.
Going on 20.
Bro, I need my flowers because I read that whole bird on my one. 7 years. No, I had no one to talk to. Full on banter. Like I was on my own. I holding bare corn.
You were making calls outside. You were making calls, bro. You got your calls. I was receiving calls from you saying you better win. You better don't lose.
That's me saying that. I was in jail saying that, but I had no freedom. I was saying that. So deep down, I was burning. But what can I do? I had to do.
I was in jail. Tell other man, don't come in here. Don't come in jail.
Literally, I was reading the results in the newspaper, fam. Thinking, cool, fair enough. Literally,
I can't. You were a shameless 7 years, K. What's that? I know you know, fam. I've been playing my champs games and getting calls from kids, fam. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, it was a big bird, but I'm back now, so we're there.
That's good.
Yeah,
please stay in there.
I can't be. I just can't. Bro, you only hear these things from K like years, 2 years.
I'm back now. Literally, I almost lost my mind.
I forgot about that one.
I'm back.
But you never. How about this? You never would have known. Yeah. But listen, big up everyone in the chat. Obviously, we are literally just gonna see who's popping with us right now. Big up Tyro Gunner in the chat. Big up Brush in the chat. Marcus, obviously in the house, nice and early as he always is. He goes, I need some feedback from Ethan on Harry Kane's latest comments. Funny how Spurs fans used to defend Kane going missing in the biggest moments. Now they all sound like giving him that world-class scrutiny he never received while at Spurs. It's funny that.
Big facts, Marcus. Big facts.
Big up Warrior J93 also, so he says big up Big Six Bants.
Big up.
Philip says how late. chat will Monts be starting the stream. I believe it was about 13, so it wasn't 8. You was slightly off the mark that time. Big up Tucker in the chat as well. Dana, you're not late. You're not late at all. Big up AD. Pop says top of the table second. Yeah, we need to clip that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
Man said top of the table second, you know. He's lost his mind.
That man said, yeah, I'm feeling good, man. Top of the table second. What? What?
Hey, no.
That's I've never heard that one. Like, excuse me.
Wait, are they even second though? I say you're third. Am I bugging?
Well, of course I'm second, fam.
I think they won 5-1. They're definitely.
Come on, I'm definitely second. I'm
I think
beaten.
I'm
What are you saying, K? You reckon I could do Invincibles? Let me know.
The absolute cheek of this guy.
Man, okay, man.
No, they're second with 7 goal difference. Liverpool are third with 6 goal difference. West Ham are fourth with 5 goal difference. Arsenal fifth with 4 goal difference. All on 10 points.
Yeesh.
All on 10 points.
That'll get patterned against Everton. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. I swear you got a title to win. That's good.
Bro, listen, wait, we'll see. Maybe 4.
RSV says, big up. How long have you been supporting Liverpool, Monts? How long have I been supporting Liverpool? 03-04. So how long's that? That 20 years?
Last time.
No, it's 19. Is that 19 years?
Wait, Monts, you started supporting them when we won the Invincibles.
Shut up, Cave. You're just such a weirdo.
That's a bit weird.
Oh,
but
right.
Hey, each to their own, isn't it? Each to their own. You get me?
What?
I know who I would have chosen, but wait.
God, I deep it. Once picked the right choice because that was you. Like when you man started to go down. Imagine he chose Arsenal.
Man said down.
Bro, my sister tried. She tried.
I was trying to get you Arsenal.
Yeah. Try to get me an Arsenal top. I cried.
So what actually made you support Liverpool? What? I don't understand that.
Steven Gerrard and obviously Kieran, our friend Kieran, the same name as you, by the way. Yeah, he was a Liverpool fan as well, and he was one who got me into football. But like, I wasn't playing football at the time. It was more watching it before I started playing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then obviously, like, Steven Gerrard at the time was popping as well, and all these things kind of together made me kind of choose Liverpool. There were so many United and Arsenal fans at the time as well. Like those were the main two at that time. You had a few Chelsea man. Like
yeah,
they're
little few.
Yeah, there's a couple of Chelsea man in it, but it was more United. And and Arsenal still, but yeah, no, those are the main things that made me support Liverpool. And bro, as you know, once you start, you never look back. And bro, the champs came the year after, so it wasn't the worst decision in the world, was it?
Oh yeah, it did still.
So
it did still.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and the FA Cup actually.
Jeez.
But yeah, so yeah, man, one of those ones. Big up One Touch TV says, oh yeah, now my people, Monta, what happened? Next time, smash the like, people. Don't let Monts play victim tonight. Hey,
word. Not tonight. No,
okay. We're not doing that, G. Big up Casey in the chat as well, man. Send Casey some get well soon messages. Again, he's been spending too much time with Corey and he's got the losers virus now. So, as I said, I told people, stop chilling with these United fans.
Warn them.
Flawless is next to me right now. It's the fact that when you get a virus, your body fights it off, so you can't get it again. That's why I'm next to Flawless and these two are at the top. I'm doing this for their man's safety, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Keep me far away. I don't want anything to do with that, bro. Trust me.
Flawless, welcome to the stream, my bro. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, so you man saying everyone blessed. Yeah, man's good. When you man saying everyone good.
My guy, man. I'm sweet, Flawless.
Oh, bless. I can see you man are already at it in typical big six bands fashion. But yeah, so everyone's in good spirits.
Oh, you know the pattern already, Flawless.
Yeah, 100%. I know what it's like over here. I know. I'm fully aware. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware.
Come on, man. Obviously, we're going to just run through some of the topics today. So today is going to be obviously the Antony Sancho topic and not the actual case that he's doing. We're gonna stay clear of that because we don't need to be discussing the details of that. But more on how it affects Jadon Sancho and the Manchester United squad, and then obviously we'll move on to Liverpool and how they could survive without a Konate or a Van Dijk. Is it sustainable? Is it not? At least up until January. And then, of course, we grade every team thus far in the first 4 games. And you could say maybe based on their window as well. We'll take that into consideration as well. We won't look at preseason too much. All right, is that clear for everyone? Easy stuff. And the like total today, of course, is 150 likes. So we are on 35 likes so far, over 112 people in the house already. So people, smash the like button if you haven't done already, and subscribe if you're new. And make sure you go and subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well, people. We work closely with as well. So big up everyone in the chat. So Manchester United, obviously Antony has been taken out mutually of the Manchester United squad, leaving Manchester United even shorter of attackers, as that is Ten Hag's go-to guy on the right side of the attack. Could this be a way back for Jadon Sancho? Could this be yet another chance? Because Ten Hag does have a history of calling out some of the players. And, you know, he did call out Rashford publicly for being late. Rashford comes back, scores. Yeah. And this was when Rashford was in red hot form. And it was very brave to take him out of the starting lineup. But he did so anyway, which is probably what he should do if a player does turn up late. Jadon Sancho, obviously, we all know what happened. We all know the statement. We've spoken about it a few times already. It was looking like, you know, things are either, you know, it just looks like things are in a really bad place at Manchester United in terms of just off the pitch and on the pitch. But could there be a silver lining? Well, obviously, we start with you. Is this a silver lining? Of course, a lot of people are kind of fed up with Antony's average performances. With him no longer being in the squad just for a little bit, will there be able, like, does this open the door for Sancho, or did you look at maybe a player like Palestri to come in instead?
Calling his performances average this season is being kind, to be honest. Well, yeah, exactly. In regards to Antony now being unavailable, definitely potentially opens the door for someone like Palestri, because we've seen Palestri get used. I don't think he started for us, but he's come off the bench this season and even last season, and more often than not, he's had a positive impact in the short amount of time he has. We're already light there because of the Greenwood situation, so Greenwood's no longer here. Obviously, he's on loan in Spain, and then you've got Antony, who's also missing. So in regards to it opening up for Palestri to play there, definitely that could be an option. Sancho, we don't know in regards to how bad their relationship is and how badly Ten Hag feels about what Sancho said, because Sancho's been out of favour. But we didn't speak about it because in terms of him playing false 9 the entire preseason, and then we get to the start of the season and you see Rashford, Martial and Højlund all play ahead of him as a 9. So that means your 4th choice. And that was eye-opening to me. I'm like, something happened. Not in regards to him not training well, but in regards to the manager. Actually, it could be that, but the manager basically just not wanting to play him there and him not being in favour. So it could potentially, because because Ten Hag's not said anything on it, in regards to where he stands. You mentioned the Rashford situation. Rashford was late, dropped him, still then played him in that same game, brought him on, he scored, and then he played. It could be that. Or it could be a Ronaldo situation where he's done with him and we're not going to see him again. Personally, I think it's the former. And I do think we see Sancho, not maybe from the start, but I think it can definitely open up the door, because Antony, for whatever reason, was holding down that spot. And it didn't seem Ten Hag was going to drop him because it was his guy and he needed to be dropped. Even though I don't think the backup options are the best, Antony needed to be dropped. So, yeah, we'll see. And it could be a way back for Sancho. Personally, I think more so Palestri. I see Palestri, he'll be the one that will benefit the most from this.
If we see... Go on.
No, I was just going to ask a quick question. What happened to Diallo?
He's injured. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, he's injured. I would love to see Diallo play over there. Is
it a long-term injury or...
Knee surgery.
I have no idea. Knee surgery. Yeah,
he got injured.
He got injured in pre-season and then was just never back. Go on.
Yeah, you see the way Corey was twerking for him. Like, I promise you, this would be a perfect opportunity for him to play and prove himself. Like,
I'll be real.
He would have got a good run in the team, and yeah.
I'll be real with that. But Diallo was looking very cold in pre-season, though. Like his form from the championship, his form from his loan, literally filtered straight through. Like it's like he didn't even slow down one bit. Like he was looking, for me, I was looking at Diallo, I'm thinking, wait, this guy's better than Antony already. Like, I'm sorry, I was just watching him. I was thinking, this guy's better than Antony.
Of course. That's not even
that's mad. That's so mad to say.
No, it's not. The bar is low.
It's not really though. Like that, Antony's not. You can see off the back.
Whack. Antony's whack. Yeah.
So it doesn't even take that much to prove you're a better winger than him. But
Antony's not even whack. He's so ineffective. He's whack. Like he's got like attributes. Like he has actual attributes, but he don't use them properly, and he's so ineffective. So yeah, he is whack. He is crap.
He's shit. Because
he don't impact games. That's my biggest issue. He don't impact games. He don't even have. It's not even like you have moments. You don't have no G&A, and then you're not impacting games outside of that. That's the biggest part. I've spoke in depth on this channel about our attack. I said it all summer long. Every time I was on here, I said we don't create enough and we don't score enough. Like outside, like Rashford receives criticism for his overall game. I hear it. But one thing Rashford has constantly, more often than not, is moments. I would love the rest of our attackers to at least that worst case scenario, if you're not playing your best, moments. The last 4 goals we've scored, obviously the 1 against Arsenal, the 3 against Forest, Rashford has been involved in. I said, you take him out of it, we don't score those 4 goals. You know what I'm saying? Like he plays his part. The only way we were going to score in the Arsenal game was through him. For all the criticism he receives, which I think it is over the top. And yes, he can be frustrating overall. But at least at your worst, get me a goal and assist. And that's one thing I can always count on with Rashford is he'll impact games. Antony, like you said, ineffective. And that's the rest of our attackers.
And everyone, I think everyone seems to forget as well that scoring, it's like when someone says, oh, he has no technique. Well, I'm sorry, putting the ball in the back of the net takes technique.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. That is technique. So, exactly. Like, I think sometimes, and this is not towards any content creator, but you can tell when someone who speaks on football watches football and has never played football. I think it's quite obvious in it. Me, I think I can tell who and who hasn't. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people that just kind of disregard certain things, for me, haven't played the game themselves. And I'm not saying you have to play at a high level. You could have played Sunday League your whole life. You could have played sevens. You could have played 7s and 5s and maybe some 11s for maybe 4 or 5 years. You will know to some degree how hard it is to score a goal or how hard it is to do certain things. So, and just taking us like, you know, so just veering away from that, to be effective from the wings, I think is the new thing now in football. And to, you know, if you're going to be a sort of a maverick, jiggery pokery kind of what Antony does, there has to be something.
Yes.
You know, like he's not an assist machine, he's not a goals machine, and he doesn't beat his man. So people just go, oh, what do you mean? He works hard.
Yeah, but that's all well and good. He's a defensive winger.
You know, they used to laugh at Almiron. They used to laugh at Almiron before Almiron had that good season. Before Almiron last season, they used to laugh at Almiron and go, yeah, Donny's just busy for no reason. So why did you man buy Almiron before his come up? That's what you man done. You bought a Brazilian Almiron before his come up. It's not crazy. It's not crazy to say though.
No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. It's the real.
You know what I'm saying? And then Almiron started scoring goals all of a sudden. He started getting goals and assists, and everyone's like, "Well, raw, what goals and assists and work rate? Yeah, price has just gone up." Now he stopped scoring. He stopped scoring goals. He's on a little bit of a goal drought this season. I'm hearing Newcastle fans going, "How is this man still starting games of football?"
That's what they're on. That's
what, bro. That's what they're on, innit? That is what they are on. I promise that's what they're on. So my point is just that, like, if Newcastle fans aren't standing for it, why are United fans? Why are United fans standing for it? I told Flex to his, not to his face, obviously he wasn't screaming, but I said, bro, like, what's he doing for you? And he goes, Monts, give him time.
I was literally just about to ask, are there actually any United fans that still have faith?
Very, very few. They're few and far between. Like, I was like, I'm giving him this season, but you're not even giving me anything 4 games into the season where I can say, at least you're doing that. At least that worst case scenario be average. So I can say you're currently average. Maybe you can kick on from that. Like, is it all on him? No. But it's like, you've been poor individually. Like, you've been worse so far this season than you was last season.
Yeah, and it's never like, and it's literally, it's never like there's a few deficiencies in his game. There's so many components that are just
you ain't
lacking.
giving me nothing. That's why when Montes and you man are talking about like his performances, I can't even say nothing. I'd love to be like, oh, like he's done this, he's done that. You're giving me nothing going forward. Like, you the only one.
All he's got is that cutting left foot, bro. That's all.
Bro, that's all.
And he doesn't even
do that a lie. Like,
but it's not even a don't let him. It's Ethan, you know when in the 11 it's like, don't let him cut in. You know when you man's got a rocket, you know man's got a 30 rocket.
You know man's got a wicked left foot.
When it's right, man just let it.
Yeah, they just let him. The left backs just they just say, yeah, you do that, go on. And you know what's so mad about that as well, yeah? Monster, I think he was on a stream as well. Remember we done a stream about wingers that you'd rather have ahead of Antony in the Prem, right wingers. And bro, I promise you that the names he was saying, they sounded so mad. But when you actually properly deep it, I really would rather have them, man. Like we were screaming at the not Almiron, yeah, him as well. Solly March.
Yeah, like, you know when it was that thing when we had that wheel when we're picking the teams. And someone said got Antony, and we're like, right.
Yeah, bro, there's so many guys you would rather have playing right wing. There's so many man that are more effective and better in the bro. The man some names, McNeil, all them man, literally.
Like, I'm not trying to let even now. I'm not trying to let McNeil cut in though. I'm actually not trying to let him. I'm not trying to let him cut in.
Antony, there's no action. I don't want to go. Demarai Gray, all them man. There's so many wingers, bro. There's so many wingers that got their attributes.
It's true. Like, and that's what I'm saying and these men are considered the lower tier wingers in the Prem who are not crap, but they can be dangerous on their day. Like, you give them the opportunity, they'll be dangerous on their day. So, do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But yeah, we'll have to see. I think Sancho, if Pelestri does get selected over Sancho's done. That's the nail in the coffin where Pelestri is favored over you. That's the one.
I think he's done anyway. I
was just about to say that this is just a question of like when we close.
You think there's no way back now already?
Yeah. Like,
I don't think.
The reason why there's no way back. Look at that. United should have started this in the summer. This is why I said we should have moved him on, not because Sancho's a terrible player because he's talented, but he ain't gonna thrive here under Ten Hag. All the wingers that have any success under Ten Hag, all are the same. They all possess the same attributes, I should say. Pelestri. That's why people have called for him. Garnacho, Rashford. They're the 3 wingers in our team who have any form of impact. This is why you see Antony struggle. That's why you see Sancho struggle as well. But that's on Manchester United preparing to fail in the summer. It's like he's not going to work here unless we play him as a false 9, which worked to a degree in pre-season. But then we get to the season and he don't start, and he's not going to start there ahead of Højlund anyway being fit, and we've seen it with others, whether that's a Martial, whether that's a Rashford, etc. So yeah, I think he is done. It's just a question of how much he gets used in the meantime. I still think he'll get game time, and maybe he turns it around. Maybe he gets into good form. Maybe.
I think I still we'll move on in a second. It's just that I can't believe he used him in false 9 in pre-season because there was no striker, and then didn't use Sancho as a false 9 until I thought he was just going to use Sancho as a false 9 until Højlund was fit.
That lets us know there was something went wrong in between that time period, from pre-season to the start in that free-fall. In that little gap, something happened. I don't know if it was Sancho's training. I don't know if they had a conversation, but he seen something he didn't like. Something happened between the two. It might not even be
for him to even put Bruno right wing. As well.
Bruno play white wing. Like I said, we've literally seen Martial, Rashford, and Højlund all play ahead of him. So to go from first choice centre forward to 4th choice centre forward is a big drop off. That's not just that's just not I don't rate you anymore, because Sancho's still the same player. That's what was eye-opening to me, because I would have played Sancho false 9 in these opening games before Højlund got fit, and that's what I was expecting. That's why I said this training thing is not just this week. I think it's more so than that. But once Sancho leaves, it will all come out, because that was telling what Sancho said in the statement was, "Oh, I've been scapegoated." That's not just just that week. That's more than that. So there's much more to this story, whatever the case may be. But something happened.
I think, I hear it. By the way, people, so let's just say in the chat now before we quickly move on. Who will start right wing in Antony's absence? Palestri or Sancho? I just want to see. Let's not. No other comments right now. Everyone in the chat, just Palestri or Sancho. That's all I want to see. Who starts on the right wing for Antony's absence? Let us know. I just want to see something in the chat for a second. I want to see the opinions and what people are thinking.
By the way, Flawless, is Shaw back soon or not?
Nah, he's out for a long period as well. They're saying,
it's bad.
He's a long period. He's saying the injury's bad.
Another 2 months or something. Or...
Yeah, they're saying it's a long injury. Obviously, but last year's another one. Diallo, who we mentioned, we got some bad injuries. Some bad injuries in terms of length of time.
Oh, some people in the chat are saying Bruno is gonna go out wide, and obviously because they've got Amrabat coming in, and obviously Mount's coming back. Mount's gonna be fit soon.
See, that's a gift.
It could even be him. Like it could be Mount. It won't surprise me if Mount played on the wing.
Well, yeah,
but he played it for Chelsea.
He's very left and right.
Because I'm not trying to see any of them on the right wing.
Mount or Bruno right wing just reek.
Yeah, this is why it's a gift and a curse, because I'd rather see them on the right wing than in central midfield. So, even though they're both. Yeah, 100%. I'm not trying to see Bruno or Mount in central midfield. Like, word to Eddie, man, get that brother out of the middle of the park, man. So if we have to shift him out wide and just, play through the middle and the left-hand side, that's cool. Because the balance in the midfield's better. If it's Casemiro, Amrabat, and one other, I'll take that. Ideally, I'd like it to be those two and Eriksen. That should be our midfield three. It won't be, but that's what it should be for the foreseeable. But it might be. He might go. He might decide to play Bruno wide right, which we've seen, which again, like I said, is not ideal, but it's better than seeing him play central.
Yeah, I think just to summarize, I think your 11 as a whole is a lot better than I thought. I'm not even gonna lie. When it's fully fit, it's actually decent.
Yeah. I said this. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I kind of slept on United's. If you think of it, back to front, especially at defense, it's actually solid. I think that the main weakness is the wingers, definitely. Right wingers specifically, but if you can pattern that somehow, you've got options in the midfield, options in the defense. Yeah, and you finally got a striker as well. Yeah, that's the main issue.
Yeah, but but making it gel is the big, like making it gel and making things work is like that's how far they are behind. It's like right now, it's off the field, on the field, making it work and making it consistent, and then keeping them fit. You can't tick any of those boxes right now. None of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why we messed up in this window. Like I said, with that Mount.
And man are already playing catch up. But listen, Man United can still win games like now, and it's still an exciting prospect to see. They're going to look for any positives, and I think Højlund is probably going to be the one to maybe give them that. But yeah, let's move on. Let's just for the next 10, just give this topic a whirl. So obviously Virgil van Dijk, as you guys see on the thumbnail. By the way, people, I've got to say before we do move on, we are on 180 people in the chat right now. So can we stop what we're doing? We're on 76 likes. So we are 24 likes away from 100 likes. So if you haven't liked the video already, please remember to like the video. If you're watching this back, remember to smash the like button as well. I know sometimes it's easy to forget. I know it's hot. I know it's international break. Trust me, Premier League will be back soon, and we'll be back shouting and screaming at each other. But make sure you smash the like button and subscribe and stick with us as we're trying to figure out the best ideas for content for you every day. Trust me, it is difficult. We are struggling. Hey, everyone's struggling right now, but but we will get through this together as a community. And that international break is, in general, the worst thing for everyone because we just want Premier League football back. But
man, everyone going through that Manchester United struggle, fam. What you were just talking about. Like, that's what everyone's
I
going
said
through.
Manchester United.
Everyone going through the United struggle, man. That's
Bro,
what it
real.
is.
It's
Everyone
real
going through
still.
that.
It's real.
Everyone going through that United struggle, like yo, yeah, like I hear you with the content. But hey, lads, everyone stay tapped in, man. Stay tapped in.
Stay tapped in. Stay focused. We must stay strong, brothers. Stay strong.
Stay focused, man.
Things real,
Stay
fam.
What I'm
focused.
saying. Got some tough away games coming up during this week, people. We'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back to
I
it.
said top away games.
Facts, man.
Hello
Let's
away
get some
fixtures this week.
Yeah, hello
Alright,
away
hear it.
fixtures, fam, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Just get through the week. Just in fact,
Just
not even get through the week.
week.
Get to Friday. Get to Friday, people. We'll get to Friday. That's all we need to do. Yeah. Get to Friday. We'll go bed early so the days feel shorter. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Listen. Liverpool, of course, Virgil van Dijk has another game suspension, of course, after what he said in the Newcastle game to the official. I'm not going to obviously repeat it, but yeah, it wasn't too mad, but it is what it is. Konate injury isn't speeding up any quicker, so it's looking like Joe Gomez and Matip will guarantee be the.
Wait, Monty, you reckon you can make it to my game and still have
No, Van Dijk's only gone for one more game, so Van Dijk's back in 2 weeks.
How long's Canate
No,
out for?
Yeah.
That wasn't that a hamstring injury?
So that's like three,
I
4 or 5 weeks.
want
Okay.
run that Ronaldinho clip. Run that one.
That one. Bro, you just keep doing that, bro.
I promise you, man.
You'll be 2-0 down at White Hart Lane. You'll be like, yeah, but the second half we played hard. Second half,
I can't wait for that. We will be there for that
He
game.
will be there. Bring me Van Dijk and Matip like the good old days, Sam. But it ain't gonna be the good old days.
You said this lot, hey, bro.
I mean it.
How about this? You said this when I was at my worst last year. You said this when I was at my worst.
And then I had Perisic and Kane up top.
Okay, and then bro, it was a what? Bro,
Now I've got Son fresh of a hat trick. Madison, take your pick. Choose your poison. Big man take.
the last time you beat my club, I think we was like 19.
Yeah,
And that's the only win you've had over me since we was like 14.
that's the beauty about the good old days. Big man take. That's the beauty of them. We'll go again, lads. We'll go again.
So you know what they say about the good old days?
They're the good old.
Good old
Yeah,
days.
I guess we'll see. Trust me.
Literally.
No,
Okay, I know
listen,
who your money's on.
it's gonna be a difficult game, especially if you look carry on the way you're playing. To be fair, but that is the conversation though. This Joe Gomez form and this Gomez and Matip thing, because if you notice, Gomez isn't playing right centre back where he would play when he partners Van Dijk. He's been playing left centre back, and he's looked he looked worlds better than. Again, I say it and I say it again. I said he could never play centre back for my club ever again. I said this with Chet.
Wow,
Ever again.
that's crazy.
Man, I've heard him say it. I've said it better.
What was the performance that you was like, right?
Last season happened.
Oh,
Last season happened.
Man said never again. You know, that's crazy.
No. Even yeah. There was just too many times. Like it started with the Napoli game. It started off with the Napoli game, innit? In the Champions League, and then all the way until the Ice Spice Matoma moment. And there was another one. I think it might have been the Brentford game or the
Brighton one
Wolves.
was
I
crazy.
can't remember which game it was.
The Brighton
Bro.
was crazy. That was nuts.
Bro,
You know that ice thing? I didn't get that for a long time. You know, when I was saying I didn't get it until someone sent it in like a time later. I was like, wait.
That was it for him. After that, that was
that
it.
Brighton one was
the final nail.
It worked, and bro, he was done in it. And I remember I watched that because I was on the coach to Birmingham while watching that, and like, you know how coach, it's a 3-hour coach to Birmingham, innit? And I couldn't get off the coach. I'm stuck there. I can't move, innit? I can't move. Usually when you man know when I'm watching football, I'm animated, I need to move around. I can't move. And I'm just sitting there watching man get twisted up, bun up, over, and yo, I was just like,
Gomez, man.
Worst thing is, I was telling people Gomez remontada before the season started. I'm telling people Gomez remontada. Hey, yo. Well, and then what's worse? Then when they beat us again, Welbeck flicked it over his head and yo.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, because they beat you in the FA Cup, and it was the FA Cup and
it was the FA
in
Cup.
close time.
No, and the league. It happened both times.
Yeah, it was close. Yeah,
you got twisted up.
Because man had both hands on the ground and everything. Yeah, that was mad, yo.
Bro, but you know why you're lucky? Because I feel like you got Wolves, haven't you? I think I saw.
Wolves away.
Yeah,
at the moment, my stadium.
Yeah, you'll be all right. The Wolves are like, let's be real. Bro, I'm not even bannering. I'm being.
I'm laughing at him saying my stadium. That's what you just said when you said you.
You back there. No, fair enough.
Yeah, he did that.
Make sure Butchie backs there though. Make sure he backs there. Make sure he backs there this season. Make sure that happens.
You legit have more goals at Premier League stadiums than Mudryk, yo. I've been running with that. People think I'm joking, and I'm like, yo, I'm being serious. I'm like, yo, Mud has more goals at Premier League stadiums than Mudryk. I'm not lying.
That is a mad fake.
You'll be calm then.
And then Enzo Fernandez as well, I believe.
Is it Enzo as well? Oh, I'm using that.
Enzo's not back there.
Has he not back? Oh yeah, he missed the penalty. Right. You know what I'm saying? He missed the penalty.
I backed mine. I scored mine.
Enzo, man. I'm using that shit. He's actually tapped.
I'm using that shit. I'm using that. 100% blessed.
Yo.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
Yo.
New agenda unlocked.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Bro, listen. Hey, I didn't say it. Flawless said it.
Once again, Philip, do you think Matip and Gomez played well, or is it they just weren't really tested? Because I watched the game, I didn't feel like I could ever see Villa scoring. But is that credits to you, man, or them playing well, or just Villa looking a bit dead?
No, Gomez had a good game. Bro, when I say a centre back can never play, I've had some horrible centre backs over the years. I've had some horrible centre backs over the years. Yeah, like remember, Liverpool have not been known for good defenders. If I tell you name me 5 top class Liverpool defenders, you'll struggle after 4. After you say Van Dijk, Hyypiä, now you're looking at me going,
Lovren had a few good years.
Huh?
Lovren had a few good years.
Don't even. See what I'm saying? Like I'm saying obviously there's others, but like you can't say top class. You can only say
you've got decent. Like Angel was decent.
Decent. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can dash in Carragher, but then we're going way back. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorites was Daniel Agger. You know what I'm saying? I liked Martin Skirtle.
Yeah. Agger was decent still.
Agger was good still.
Yeah, it's decent. It's more decent.
But again, bro, look how we're talking compared to the amount that we've had, we've gone down to Daniel Agger and Skirtle, and that's 4 and 5. That's not, bro. Come on. So we're not really known for centre back. So for me to say to you, he can never play for my club at centre back again. I had him on watch when he set foot on that grass. And bro, I think playing at Anfield helped him. I think the fact that Villa played into our hands by playing a high line, because by the way, Villa played well into our hands, the way they played in it. But Gomez was very good. I'm not gonna take like the credit away. Just like I said, but Darwin was good. Gomez was good in it. Like I'm not gonna keep man down when they performed well in it. It's my thing is that people are telling me, yeah, this is great now. Yeah, Gomez and Matip. But who's to say they're going to keep doing that? Because there ain't no evidence of that. Not for 3 years. Not Matip anyway, but more Gomez. There's no evidence that Gomez is going to put in 3 in a row, 8 out of 10 performances. Where's the evidence?
True.
There is none. But again, form is form though, isn't it? Confidence is a massive thing in football. And maybe the fact that he's feeling confident and he knows he's gonna play, you know.
And like I said, you're playing a mid team, in my opinion, in Wolves.
Yeah, I said Scott already. Yeah, go on.
But Wolves, like, that's what I'm saying. It just depends. Like, for me, and it's gonna sound weird, but I always look at these games where, like, again, people like Gomez. It depends. If that game's on TV, I think you get a complete different Gomez to what you would see if it's not on TV. I know it sounds weird, but he strikes me as that type of player that thinks about that too much and has that mentality. I don't know why, but I know
you don't fancy the pressure, innit?
Yeah, he's that type of person that doesn't really like pressure. He knows the whole world's watching. The Ice Spice thing, like I said, that probably done him up. That completely done his confidence up completely because that was everywhere. So that will be on his mind.
Yeah. Footballers see this stuff now, innit? They do see this stuff.
But no, he should be alright. It's Wolves, man. They got no attack.
Joe Gomez is supposed to be a good defender. Like he's obviously when you break a metatarsal, you've had 2 knee surgeries. It's just like the injuries I think messed him up in it. And I think for me, it's very easy to play football thinking about your injuries. And some players just aren't the same. And Gomez, boy, oh my God, I said don't ask these questions. Oh my God. 14-15 Lovren was something out of a horror film.
He scored better own goals, I swear.
Yo, the
fact bro, that was the season we lost. That was the 14-15. Do you mean 15? No. Oh yeah. Because 14-15 was when we got pumped final day 6-1. Gerrard's final game.
Oh yeah,
I remember that. It must be we're in 2023. Yeah, 2023. Man remembers 14-15. That's how bad man was. That's crazy. That's testament to how bad he was. That man can pinpoint. Oh yeah. He was horrific.
That's a stinker, lot. That is
yeah. I erased them shits from my memory.
That was the Balotelli era. Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, Ricky Lambert, Frida Mandem.
Was that Barini in that? You know what I'm saying?
That's Markovic.
Liverpool shit. Oh my God,
bro. Markovic.
I need to know how I lost against this team.
Yeah, Balotelli backed 3-2 as well. Balotelli backed that game.
That Liverpool team was a stink. It was so bad. Stoke had to let Gerrard score. They let him score last game.
They literally stopped running. They let them
back. They literally said,
"Oh my God, I actually remember that.
It's been a tough season. You're on your way out. Just go and score. Just go and back." As they said,
"Oh my God, I remember that."
So Asad, the answer to your question, the worst. Where is it? Who was worse? 14-15 Lovren or 2022-23 Gomez? I say the worst is Alberto Moreno. That was the worst.
Man said,
as a wing back, he would slap them. I can't lie.
Hey, no.
Alberto Moreno 2020. Alberto Moreno 14-15 was playing against my club. He was playing against my club. And the worst thing is, he scored that 1 goal against Tottenham. Everyone thought he was the man. Everyone thought he was the man. The only good thing about that season, bro, people would forget that season we was playing Coutinho second striker and Sterling as a front man because Sturridge was injured for most of that season. He came back and scored a mad goal against West Ham, but we barely saw him that season.
Wait, Moz, what was the season where Asad mentioned it? You know the clip where Balassi done some judge for some trick?
14-15.
Yeah, was that the one? Was that the one?
Yeah. Yes, bro. Yes. When he did that one.
That clip was the funniest. That clip deads me. I swear.
Shout out Balassi, man. He got applauded off the pitch.
Yeah.
That's the one where he got a standing ovation off the pitch. I think so.
Yeah. No, Balassi used to kill me. Oh my.
Yeah. Oh my days. Bro, Mignolet, oh my days.
Yeah, they taking it back, yo. They taking it back to them members, man. When man said Flanagan, it's like, yeah, you know what time it is.
Lucas, Emre Can. No. Yo, crazy. Hey, hard times, yo. Hard times. But we still had Coutinho in it. We still beat City. We still somehow beat City that year. Henderson stuck it top corner. Yeah, Coutinho 3-2. Yeah, man, we had some good wins.
Right mid Hendo, innit?
Yeah. That's when Hendo. I think that's when he was a bit of both, innit? It was a bit of both.
Yeah.
That season was just horrible. We came 8th that year. We came 8th.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, RJ. To be fair, but no, you can't. We don't remember that Benteke bicycle kick because Anthony Martial made his debut in it.
Oh yeah, that game. That was the same
There's
game.
hella L's, bro. Mata's scissor kick against
Yeah,
Connor, that
Anthony-
Benteke bicycle kick was dirty. Though.
Yeah, it was cold.
That was cold.
He kind of made that his own. He done that a few times.
Yeah, he did still. He did
Yeah.
still.
No,
Run back Benteke, man. Jeez.
But I said which one against Southampton? If it's the one that hit the crossbar and in, yeah, that was disgusting. That was actually wasn't that 15-16? That was 15-16.
I think
he scored 2 goals outside the box against Southampton. So
yeah,
2 different times. But let's enough about Liverpool's remontada. So do you guys think Joe Gomez, just to round this off, and chat, I want the chat to answer this. Without either Konate or VVD, not both of them, like, because obviously one of them will be back as opposed to both of them. Is it sustainable for Liverpool to have one of their main centre backs either injured or suspended? Yes or no? And that's for everyone in the chat, and obviously for you, man. And then we'll just move on to the grading, and then we'll call the video there.
What do you mean?
So obviously, yeah, like, is it sustainable? So can we stay where we are right now? You know, 3rd place, possibly challenging, with like what either Van Dijk or Konate, but one of Gomez or Matip.
What, is someone out for the season?
No one for the season, but like I just don't think Konate. I think I don't trust Konate's fitness in it. So and
okay.
Get an injury as well.
It depends on the time. It depends like when things happen. Like if Konate is out for the season and you do have to play, or let's say he's in and out. And you got to play Van Dijk and Matip throughout the whole of the season, majority of the season. Nah, there's no way you stay 3rd. No way. Like, it has to be Van Dijk, Konate. That has to be the pairing.
But then again, it depends upon who they're playing. Like, if you've got like a run of like easy-ish fixtures.
Yeah, but even that, is there any easy game in the Prem nowadays?
Yeah,
I think
every game is a matter.
There's favourable fixtures like you.
There's a few. Like I said, Wolves.
They just played Villa at home and it was no issue. And it was Matip and Gomez. Now, if you're playing City away with those two, or you're going Arsenal away, different conversation. Like,
but the key word is sustain. That's the key word. Like I said, is sustain. Can they sustain that? I know obviously they can beat the Wolves and whatever, but throughout the whole course, can they go 6 games in a row without losing?
I think they can. Yeah, the reason why I think they can do that, unfortunately, I've said this before, I'll say this again, they can outscore teams. That's what I can see Liverpool do. With the amount of creativity and goal. I think people are sleeping on it because of their issues defensively, and they are glaring. We all know, we can all see that. When you look at their team, there's creativity and goals throughout it, to the point where even if they concede 2 goals, they could win 3-4-2. You score 3, you can score 4-5 when you have everything there. Like, trust me, I want to be wrong on this. That's why I don't see them struggling as much if their creativity and goal scoring ability wasn't there. So I think they'll be all right. Do they challenge? No, I think those 2 centre back, Van Dijk and Konate, have to be fit for them to challenge. But I think they can do everything else if one of them's missing.
You know what I would say to that as well? I feel like even if Van Dijk and Konate was to be the main starters, I think, like you said, Flores, will be that anyway, where they win games like 4-2, 5-4. Because they've got no DM, it's just so easy to break through and score. They'll concede. Liverpool will be conceding that 1 or 2 every game. Near enough that. Like, in my opinion, you get the odd cleanie like they did against Villa, but I think the majority of the season they will be conceding 1 or 2 goals a game, where they have to score like 4 goals to win anyway. So
I agree.
That's not sustainable. So that's not fair.
Fair enough. I hear it. I think it's so heavily dependent on form and confidence, and that's not something you want to base a run of games off of. It's the last thing you want to base things off of when I think the fall off with a major injury is quite massive.
I just want to quickly say something, innit? You see, with the whole Van Dijk red card, did you see the VAR footage or not? Not really.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw.
What, in terms of what he said or the actual foul?
In terms of like what he said, innit?
What did he say?
Yeah,
he basically swore and it was just a bit of chat. It wasn't really nothing crazy. But
I
my
don't
point,
think it was mad. Yeah,
I don't think it was mad. But what I'm saying is, I think because for some reason Sky did like a little round robin of the game, because there was a lot of controversy in each game, from Man U's game, City's game with the Ake header. They did like a round robin of like all the refereeing decisions via whether they're good or bad. I think because the VAR footage was released, that's the only reason why Van Dijk got disciplinary. I think that kind of stuff happens all the time where he wasn't even abusive to the referee, but he just said he made a really bad decision and swore, not even generally at the referee, but because it was released, I feel like they had to penalize him. But it's kind of harsh, I can't even lie. It was mad.
It is still. I've seen players say a lot worse.
Yeah.
Literally, like, it's mad.
Even I always go back to the Bruno game where Bruno pushed
man shoved him out the way. He didn't get shit.
Like that's because the referee touched him first, didn't it?
Don't matter.
Nah.
Then they both should have got.
The referee initiated contact, yeah.
Literally,
the referee pushed him first. It was retaliation.
Yeah, that's literally. But there's no point. We can never like. I don't know. We can't expect consistency.
They never will. They never will.
Yeah, because they're just not good at their job. That's we
exactly,
know this. That's one thing football. That's one thing football fans. Sorry to cut you off. Are all in agreement. Don't matter who you support. That's one thing. And you talk to all 20 fans. You know what I'm saying? Any fans from any club in the Premier League, and the one thing they're all in agreement is refereeing is terrible. You know
in England,
in England, that's what I'm talking about. Like within the Premier League. That's the one thing we universally agree on.
I've never heard anyone say. It's the worst in the world.
I've never heard anybody say, the ref's on point. Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, I'm spending 2-3 minutes in a VAR booth over one decision and still getting it wrong. Looking at every angle. It's just crazy.
Man are watching it and going, yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching it. I'm seeing it live in real time and going, I've done that. Yeah, that's a penalty. And they've got 3-4 minutes and not giving it, or got to the penalty or not giving it. I'm like, why did it take you so long? Why?
But do you know what one? Do you know one? The one that still I look at and I go, I can't believe it was the McAllister red card. That one there,
that's just like
it's the Ake thing, bro. Trust me.
That Ake goal was that's
that's crazy.
You know they tried to justify it. They tried to justify it.
I can't explain how bad that decision was.
Bro, I think they're both bad decisions. I'm just saying, like the Ake one. Obviously, I'm happy with that because of fantasy, but that is one of the worst decisions I've seen
in my whole life. Watching
I'm looking at that McAllister red card. For me, is the worst red card I've seen in the last 3 years. I think, bro, it's one of them ones where I'm pretty sure don't VAR have to check almost every caution, like every card, every possible yellow and red. They have to check that, right? How do you not look at that and go, they clashed the ankles? How do you not
they just don't. They don't know ball. They don't.
You're in a room of supercomputers like this.
Yeah, but they haven't played football. They haven't played football, so they don't know. That's the picture that they don't know about the sport. And actually, it's the best league in the world with the worst officials.
Yeah,
it's simple.
The Rodri handball.
The hand of Rod.
Yeah, that as well. Bro, we'll be here all day. Literally,
I could have done a domestic treble. I could have been sitting here comfy. I could have been sitting here comfy.
Big up. Good talk for that one. I know.
Dave, that's fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they forgot to draw on your lines, Kay. So yeah, how about that one? Yeah,
I wouldn't have won the league anyway. So I don't care.
No, you don't know that. Your confidence might have been in a different place. So gunshots for them.
I said gunshots.
Yeah, man. But so it's one of them ones, isn't it? But let's get to the grading. Let's get to the grading now, people. So of course we're gonna start with Man City, nice and easy. So chat, I want you guys to be involved in this. We're grading it in a A star to unclassified style. So A+, you could say A star. You could say again A-, B, C, D, whatever. Lowest
the
you go
is all the way through. So you can have like a B- or a B+.
Yeah, you could have a B-. You could have a B-, C-. Or, you know what I'm saying? But you can't go lower than an F.
It's F and then
you go E, F, and then you just U. You know what I'm saying? So would you? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So let's start with Manchester City. How is everyone grading Manchester City right now? I'm gonna give them an A still, not an A star, because I feel like they've been helped. I don't think they were very good against Newcastle, but they got the win. But I just feel like that 5-1 boosted. That 5-1, it weren't even looking like a 5-1. There's crazy stuff in it, but yeah.
Yeah, word. That was right before half time as well. They're so lucky. But yeah, you got to give
Man
them
said
an
C for cheap. Wait, RJ's killing me. Wait, RJ's killing me.
That's not their fault, fam. That's not their fault.
Yeah, it's true. They got to do what they got to do in it. That's how I would say it. You got to give them an A in it. They've won every game.
Yeah, I think they should. If they was to get marked, I'd say 115 out of 115 marks. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
A's are right.
Oh, no one got that one. Don't fly over your heads.
The charges. You're a sick man. You're a sick man once.
No, just saying. I'm going A. LFC does say an A. As much as I hate to say, Philip saying A star. Harmless Potato saying A. Big up Tyro in the chat as well. Assad saying B plus. Assad, bro, I said B plus. These men never start well, so.
Yeah, I mean, for them to get A star, I would have liked the Sheffield win to be more convincing. I'd say.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Carl Walker recently said, that he said had a chat with Grealish and said that normally they start slow and they're trying to wrap up the Prem early this year. Like they always say, "Oh, why do we always start slow?"
I hear it.
They're trying to not do.
I do hear it still. I do hear it. Can't lie.
It's better now. They can focus on cup games or whatever.
Yeah, literally.
Less energy.
No, it's fair enough.
All right, cool. Spurs. How are we grading? Wait, what did you man grade City? I said A.
Yeah.
Everyone get A. No one say A star.
Nah.
A star. A.
Spurs. How are we grading Spurs?
We say man there.
Wait, Spurs, you know.
What if they won? They 3 from 4.
One
every other game.
Yeah, that's impressive. I'd say that's a B. It's gotta be a B.
With a United win in there as well. Clean sheet.
Yeah, B plus actually. Because if they beat Brentford, I'd be sat here saying A. So yeah, it could only be a B plus.
Facts. Big up Florida.
No, I'm gonna say A.
I was gonna say, go on, say
A.
Yeah.
You're saying A, same as
and they get an A for me because regardless of dropping points to Brentford, they stuck to their guns that they used in pre-season. It's a complete new system. They revived the player that was supposed to be dead and gone. They've lost their best player. They've signed a new centre back. They're playing a teenager at left back, yet they still look like the second best team in the league. That has to be an A. Can't be an A.
Wait, are we doing this off all competitions?
Kids, just allow it.
No. You got to bring that in. If it's all comps, I'm saying C.
He's sticking it.
What does the title say? Does it say season
Casey's
so far?
coming and he's twerking.
Does it say season so far? Or does it say Premier League season so far in the title? What does it say in the title?
Yeah, no, listen, I was just checking. Hey,
who cares?
Don't treat me.
I can't lie. It says season so far still. It doesn't say Premier League season.
Right, if it's the Prem,
if it's trying to knock down my grade.
No, I'm gonna
I can't lie.
I'll give you an A if it's just a Prem. Because if you look at it, I was thinking B, but at the end of the day, they played Brentford away, which is a difficult fixture, no matter the circumstances. It was their first game under the new system in the Prem, and other than that, they whacked up Bournemouth, whacked up Burnley. They dealt with United. Like you got to give them an A still. Unbeaten. Got to give them an A still.
Yeah. That being said, all that controversy around Kane and flipping, I think I played the least preseason games as well.
That's so cheeky from Casey. I said B because of that.
If it was included, I would have given them a C.
I'd say B plus me in it.
I said a C.
Yeah,
you're saying it's the cup in it.
Now I'm saying, even with the cup, I'm saying overall because you've only got 2 blips. Even with that, to me, that's 2 blips, which is exception.
Yeah.
If you want to throw in the Carabao Cup loss, it's the Brentford game, and drawing away at Brentford is not necessary. That's not a horrific result. You know what I'm saying? And I watched that game and played well in that game. So I'd say
we'll do all competitions. I'm still giving them an A.
First.
I'm still giving them an A.
in all comps as well.
A minus though.
Bro, they got knocked out first round to Fulham.
Yes,
and they'll give them an A.
Yes, I know. Yes,
you said an A mod.
Aditi, you don't rate Spurs like that.
That's fair.
You don't rate Spurs,
bro.
I'm sitting second in the Premier League.
Because if these men were moving like Chelsea, or let's say they were in like 8th or something, man wouldn't even really be on Spurs because they got new manager, new style, lost Kane. You know, that would have been the narrative. Like, it's a new humble beginnings, back to the drawing board, Poch part 2. That's what but so to be doing all of that and then look better than everyone else. Come on, man.
Yeah,
A, bro.
Yeah, no, like in the Prem, I'm all for that in the Prem.
Yeah. What's interesting is that, like someone said in the chat, that they've been convincing wins. But man, what we're gonna see in it, I'm playing Liverpool and Arsenal next. So
is that your next team?
Yeah, no. Sheffield, then Arsenal away, then Liverpool.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna
that little bit there. That's where I would really see. That's where I know what I'm working. Literally.
Yeah, if I come out of that in the top 4, I'll be happy.
So Flawless saying B. E, would you give?
I'm saying B plus, man. B plus.
Would you say?
Yeah, A. I'd go A.
I said A minus.
Yeah, I just got A, normal A.
I said A minus. No, it's minus or plus. Minus or plus.
I have to go plus, innit? On a bias thing.
No, I'm joking, man. You can just say the normal grade. You can say the
normal
grade. You can just say and K, you're saying B, yeah?
No, I'm saying if it's just a Prem, I'm saying normal.
Oh, it's nice. All things, everything.
Oh, so now we're actually doing all comps. I'm saying C plus.
That's
C+,
mad. Okay,
you got knocked out first round. I can't give you a B.
You did well for the past month or so, leaving the agendas.
Bro, a B is good. If my son or daughter was to come home to a B when I get older, I'm congratulating them. If you got knocked out in the Carabao Cup first round, how can I congratulate that? How? You're gonna have to hold a C plus, literally.
Man said a C plus. Plus.
One blip, you know. That's crazy.
Let's move on. Liverpool Football Club. What grade do they get for their first 4 games of the season so far? We didn't play any game.
So you drew against Chelsea and then you won the other 3, correct?
Yeah, won the other
3. Who the 3 games? Who the other 3?
Newcastle away, Bournemouth at home, Villa at home.
That's an A, I think, you know.
Shit. I'm saying A minus though.
Yeah, I'll go with A minus.
Yeah, A minus.
Because we don't usually beat Chelsea at the Bridge anyway, and then we didn't lose.
Oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
I think they played 2 top 4 teams. Well, I say top 4, big 6.
Champions League teams, they're saying.
Yeah, but no, you know what?
How do I categorize Chelsea and Newcastle? Because
12C, man.
Let's just say big teams, innit?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But fixtures that you're looking at, you're not trying to go away. You're not trying to go there away.
Yeah. I'm not even looking at, you know what? In this grading, I'm not even looking at just the results. I'm looking at performances. I'm looking at everything. So I would say a B plus. Yeah, I'll give you a B plus.
Why a B plus?
Because they, again, although Monster don't normally beat Chelsea at a Bridge, which is true, at the end of the day, it's still Chelsea who are not that great as of now, for being real, and they drew. So if I'm weighing all that up, and apart from that, the performances haven't been great. Newcastle wasn't great, so I'm giving that a B plus still. B plus.
If anything, yeah, true. But then they just watched up Aston Villa, who were in fine.
Yeah, that's why they're getting a B plus. If it wasn't for that, then wait.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
man, I hear 2 red cards this season already.
Yeah, and won both those games.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Won both the games. Yeah, as I said, I've won 2 games of 10 men, so that's why I'm giving my team. And that's another reason as well why I'm giving man A minus.
Boy.
So, what's your grade for us? So B plus.
I'm saying A minus.
It was yours B plus.
Yeah.
K, what was yours?
No, sorry, I said A minus. Sorry.
So E was A minus. K, you was B plus, and what was yours, Flawless?
A minus.
A minus, yeah. Okay. Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal Football Club.
Woo!
Interesting. Chat. What do you grade Arsenal Football Club so far in their first 4 games? We'll start with K and then we'll go around. I think it's gonna be the most controversial one.
So do I.
Who did we just beat? Oh yeah, United.
You're sick. Yeah, you're sick.
Oh yeah, United.
Yeah.
Let's think. You know what? You know what? I gotta give them a standard B. Just a standard B. I'd give them still because at the end of the day, we're unbeaten. We controlled the first 2 games and won. We then again dropped points to Fulham, which was horrible. So that's why they're not getting an A. But then again, we just beat United, rushed them up. So I'm gonna give them a standard B, man.
Okay, Flawless.
I think they beat United, beat Palace. Who's the other team they beat?
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, Forest. Yeah.
Forest at
Drew to
home,
Fulham.
and then drew to Fulham. Yeah, that Fulham one is the one. I'd say
That
B
was
minus. The Fulham one is the one that sticks out. You can't
Right.
be, but like minus that. If they had beat Fulham, I'd be here giving them some form of A, whether that's A minus, A or one of those two. So I would say B minus. Yeah,
Man said
because of that
C.
Fulham one.
Assad is rough with it.
That's like you're violated, bro. You're violated.
I'm gonna give Arsenal. Before that United game, before the 90th minute, Arsenal were getting a C from me, boy, a steady C. But I have to give them the B minus. They're bumped up to a B minus because you gotta show character. As I said, for me, my opinion stayed the same on these guys. I feel like they haven't really got out of gear 1 yet. They haven't got out of gear 1. And I know Arteta's trying this new thing, and I do think it's hurting the wingers. But even though this new attacking formation hurts the wingers, it actually the 2 8s are more involved in the attack. So the central players are getting more of the chances, and the wingers aren't getting as many as the chances because they're higher and wider, which is why Saka has to keep coming back inside. I think the wingers should be here and Saka, Martinelli isolate one-on-one, go at their defenders, and I think that's when you're like,
you'll see that though. You'll see that. It's only
it still happens, but it's just it was relentless. Last season it was relentless. It's
that's because we kept playing it. That's because we kept doing it. But now we're mixing it up. So you'll get it sometimes we wouldn't.
Yeah, we'll have to see in it. I'm gonna give them a B minus. So Flawless, just go back round.
B minus.
B minus. I've gone B minus. E, what did you say?
I'm gonna go C plus. They're lucky to get C plus, if I'm honest with you. First game was calm. Second game, these men try to run up like Crystal Palace away was a mad thing, and they struggled to beat Crystal Palace away. Yeah, just about got their 3 points. Then they played Fulham, 10-man Fulham, conceded the first minute. And then they had the 3 point. Yeah, they had the flipping 3 point. And struggled, and then drew against Fulham. What's that? Nothing's convincing about that. I'm deep in it. And even against United, no disrespect, Flawless, but United have not been up to scratch. I dealt with United at home, and then they struggled against United. Fuck it, they're getting C minus. I'm deep in it. It's just crap.
This is where we're just getting.
I said, how do you get an A minus?
Put gold stripes on their sleeves to represent the Invincibles. They just spent 200 million, and they're not fighting for a prem. We're not. That's a stretch. They're not winning convincingly. They're meant to be fighting for a prem. This is very underwhelming.
And to Casey, you said this. How's Ethan for? Cause I got a dip who says how's Ethan getting an A minus for losing to a team that I drew to? Because the expectations for Arsenal is higher. That's why, Casey, you know that. Expectation, you're a better team. So therefore, same way if we was judging, say, Brentford these results, we'd be giving Brentford higher for doing certain things. You should be beating. You should be beating Fulham at home.
How about a better team, better manager, More money spent. Didn't lose your best player. Gained one of your best players.
And I played my second team, by the way.
Because if we sat here and said Spurs are bad, if we sat here and said Spurs are bad and Arsenal, the Arsenal fans wouldn't be trying to hear it, and rightfully so. Arsenal are a bad team, so therefore you are held to a higher standard.
I need to know.
I still give Arsenal a B.
We've only got 2 more to go. Do you mind dropping your? We'll start with you before you have to.
Yeah. Go.
Chelsea. Oh wait, who we left? We done Man City. We done. Man said 12. We haven't done United. Oh yeah, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, buddy.
Go on.
Buddy, Manchester United. How we graded them, man?
Really quick. So we beat Forest, we beat Wolves, lost to Arsenal, lost to Spurs.
Yeah. Same old away form at the top.
Yeah, away form. Yeah, they're poor results. The Wolves game wasn't good. Forest for the most part, apart from like the very start and the ending wasn't good.
Wolves was bad. Wolves was bad.
Yeah,
you
won. Bad. Wolves was bad. Yeah. Wolves was horrific. I'd say. Because we have got 2 results. We have got 2 from.
Right, look at the chat. It's dead.
The chat
is going crazy. What's the chat saying?
Everything below the C.
Yeah, I'm here debating whether it's a D. I'm saying it's either a D or E. That's what I'm debating.
I'm saying E for Eric Ten Hag.
I'm saying it's between a D and an E. That's funny. Because we got the 2 wins. D minus is I'd say. Yeah,
I'm trying to think how much the negatives outweigh the positives. That's what I'm trying to.
I'm just thinking of the 2 results. We won our 2 home games, so that's what is giving me like that's what's pushing it to a D. But because the performance was so bad, in particular against Wolves, lost away wasn't good. D minus.
Because top teams.
Because think about it, if United go and win next game, you're on 9 points. If anyone loses their next game, they're still on 10 points. Suddenly, the world doesn't look like it's falling. The sky don't look like it's falling anymore.
Yeah, the sky's still in place.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give them an E+.
E+.
I was debating between a D and an E. I was debating between the 2.
Is it really that deep?
I think I'm stuck between D-. I'm because no, do you know what? I'm gonna go D-.
Because Mons, what I'm trying to understand is are we doing it based on our expectation of what they should be doing and what they're doing, or like just how they are?
Everything, bro.
Yeah, just everything.
Everything, bro. Literally everything.
Boy, yeah, I'm gonna say D- still. I don't think it's that bad considering they played Arsenal and Tottenham away, like bro, in the first 4 games. Realistically, you can't really expect much. Maybe you could have possibly expected a draw or a win. But Arsenal
because we're not favourites going into those games, but the performances add into that. That's why I was debating between it. It was either going to be an E+ or a D-, but because we won 2 out of the 6, I was like, all right, it has to be bare minimum. Where it has to be D- bare minimum, but no higher than that. Because I would have bumped it higher, but the Wolves' performance was so bad. If the Wolves' performance was more similar to the Forest one, I would be like, all right, maybe a D+, D+, D-.
Definitely. And even going off last season, the trend last season was that you would win your home games. Yep. And that was getting you through. Now, at least this season, you've won your home games. So,
wait, was there G's in? Oh yeah, big up Flawless, big up
Flawless.
Go on, carry on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there G's in school? I remember that. No, because that's how.
That's all.
No, I'm not doing it.
Anyway, love, yeah. I'm out this guy.
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. What did they do? So they drew to you lot, lost to West Ham, lost to Forest, and they beat Luton, right? Yeah, that's their fault. Chelsea. That's so bad. Because they've only beat Luton. Liverpool, you can say a draw, all right, that's fair. But losing at home to Forest, away to West Ham in the manner in which they did.
Poor.
Yeah, you got to beat West Ham, man. You got to beat Forest at home. With Forest's away record, it's probably like a U+. You know what I'm saying? That's a U+. Yeah.
I hear it.
That's a U+.
No,
See, you plus.
violated.
That ain't even a violation. Before
Bro,
I go,
I hear it.
what you man? Like, I'm thinking about it. Like, all right, you beat Luton, cool. Drawing at home to Liverpool, all right, cool. But to lose away at Forest, who have won 2 away games since they've come back to the Premier League. I think they've got like 2 in like 40 games or something. And the last time they went away from home, that team is now in the Championship with Southampton. And then to lose to West Ham in the manner in which they did as well. That's why, innit? Like, I don't know, U+, you know what I'm saying? F-, something like that.
Man, say L.
Right, I got a different yo. Love to you, man. Yeah, I'm out, yo. Pick up, yeah. Every single time. Love.
Kiz, you didn't finish Man U though.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say like, because if there is G's in school, yeah, which I don't remember if there was. I remember U and F, but I'm not sure if there was a G. And I was thinking, because bro, Man United, right? They lost. Cool. Let's take it back to the Arsenal and Tottenham games. They lost both of them, right? So right now we're on a U right now because they lost 2 games, and the other game they beat Wolves just about barely. Wolves peppered them up the whole game, so they barely beat Wolves, bro. So that bumps it up to like another grade. So if there is a G right now, we're at G. Then the other game they beat Forest again, barely. They had to come back from 2-0 at home. Like so again we bumped it up again. That's an F. We're looking at F- for United. I'll be real, giving them an F- still. And for Chelsea, boy, I don't even know how to grade Chelsea. For me, like
Chelsea getting a U for me, unclassified.
They're getting a U. For me, beating Luton at home. That if you don't do that, bro, you don't deserve to be in the Prem. So that's standard, bro. Again, after spending all that money, of course they want to do that. That don't even count to me.
Look at the injuries they've got, though.
Bro, it's Luton at
new
home.
players.
They spent how much money, bro? How much money they spent? If they get injuries, if they get 11 injuries, they should still be better than most teams in the Prem because they spent. Look how much money they spent, bro.
Yeah, that's not a stretch.
Like Luton at home, forget that. All the other games, Liverpool draw, West Ham L, Forest at home L. That's shocking, bro. I can't even grade them. You can't even grade them.
Unclassified, bro. Like unclassified. That's worse than Z. That's worse than Z plus.
That's what you is, isn't it? Unclassified. Just start again, kind of type B.
Also, don't grade them. You can't grade them.
Yeah, bro, it's mad.
I think you might have stretched. I'm gonna say like a D minus E.
Man said D. E. How does Chelsea get a D and I get a C? How is that possible?
So what? Because again, when I'm doing all these ones, the reason why I put me so high is not just because I'm having a better season than most, but it's because the expectation and to what I'm achieving. Same thing with you kids. You're low because your expectation is you should be maximum points with City. Simple as that. But you're not. So it's unfortunately not the same. With Chelsea, my expectation for them is like top 5, and based on their run, I expect them to start maybe win 2 or 3 out of their first 4. I don't expect mad things from Chelsea.
Look how much money they spent, bro.
Forget the money. Forget the money, bro.
No, I must forget the money.
Literally forget the money.
I'm saying you in it. I'm saying you.
Bro,
because at the end of the day, it's man are acting like the players are new. But I'm sorry, when you're spending 150 million on one player, certain players just need to hit the ground running. Because when you spend that money on someone, they're that good that they need to hit the ground running. You're not spending, yes, part of it was on potential, but again, certain man and the way they're raving about other men in pre-season, I had to hear baby Drogba in pre-season way too much.
When you had to say that
it kills me.
I had to hear that one.
Hey, fuck off.
Man are telling me, wait, I said talk about XG. Bro, XG, that's just a small piece to why you're even getting a U, bro. I would have just aired it if it wasn't for that. I would have just aired the question. Literally, the performance, the results.
Man are acting like they're buying dead wood. These men are buying ready-made, bro. It's not like they're not buying red. They're buying ready-made, bro. Like they're obviously buying young players. They've got a young squad, but these, like, bro, Caicedo is one of the most sought-out players in Europe.
Yeah,
Gusto didn't come from no academy, bro. Why does everyone act like Gusto came from the gutter? No, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Jackson was playing football like Jackson's a decent player. Like Donny ain't 15, bro.
Bro, he was at Villarreal, fam. They were Champions League. Like, they're not bums. So
you know what I'm saying? Caicedo was ready-made, bro.
Yeah, you can't just slap in. Unfortunately, football's not just about money. You can't just slap in bare man and call it class 11. Now they got to win the league, bro.
Assad, your pivot is supposed to be top class proven, no? Enzo Fernandez, World Cup winner.
Bro, he was getting shot at for not putting Enzo in top 3 midfielders. Bro, Chelsea fans were on us in that stream. So I don't want to hear nothing about top class and they're not proven. Bro, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, that pivot should be the best in world football. Going off
it should be the best in the league. That should be
100%.
On paper, that should be the best in the league. No cap.
100%. If it was
tell me that ain't ready made. Is that not ready made? It's not ready.
That's why I don't get when people say, "Oh, what do you expect, bro?" What do I expect? Look at their team. Look at the money they spend. Look at the manager. The manager's not a bum. Poch is no bum.
Even Sterling. Even when they got Sterling last year.
There's so many people, bro. There's so many guys that I can't accept what they've done. I can't accept that.
Obviously, when I say ready-made, I'm not talking about top-class Casemiro, like when United got Casemiro. I'm talking about like the young players they got are high demand, very good men's football, like good enough experience young players to come in and not feel like, they give them 6 months to a year and give them 2 years and maybe we'll see the best out of none. No, that's not what you're doing, bro. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What can I say with Szoboszlai though? That's young player feeling his way into the team. You think I can go say that after 7 EMs? You think I can go say that?
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. If this was any other club, bro, the amount of corn that people be receiving, but because it's Chelsea, everyone wants to just forget it. I can't forget it. I'm not doing it anymore. I used to. Don't get me wrong. I used to just say, you know what? I hear it, but now I'm done. I'm done protecting.
That Colwill, Lavia, and Caicedo triple combo. That triple combo with the burger and the buns of both. I swear down. After that, we again big up Casey. Transfer window was one. After that combo, facts. And then they saw Jackson and Mudryk link up 2-3 times with the combo. So they had the fries and the ice cold drink all together in one. Oh, you thought these men were gonna go challenge or something? Safe. With Poch on top. Pause. Mad.
Yeah.
Mad. Are we rating Newcastle? We was done. We can do Newcastle. We can do Newcastle and West Ham.
You could do
Newcastle. All right, Newcastle. What we grading Newcastle?
You know what? It's not going to be high.
Their fixtures have been nice. I'm giving them a D. I still think they could have got some more draws, in my opinion. So
I can't lie. I'm giving them a D minus, or even probably an E plus. I'm deep in it. I'm giving them an E plus. I'm giving it E plus.
E?
I'd say the same. But I think they didn't help themselves. Yeah, they had tough fixtures, but the way they lost to Brighton was tapped. Like they just got messed up, and they got to do better there. Especially, it's meant to bounce back from that Liverpool embarrassment. So,
that
is just and the Ferguson hype was that.
What was the other two? Villa, and what was the other one?
They smacked Villa,
Liverpool, Brighton, and someone else.
Yeah, they smacked Villa. Smacked Villa. Fair enough. Right. Oh yeah, City. That was it.
See, yeah, that's rough.
But again, it's still an L. Again, like the L was so 3 L was 1 win.
After Isak they beat Villa. When they smacked Villa 5-1, everyone was saying how Villa are done out and that Newcastle are ready to be one of the big six. And now look at Villa, and now look at.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like this is what I'm saying. Newcastle, like people need to calm down with them. Just let them get into the groove of things. Give them time because they're not there yet. They're not a big six team yet. I know that people were talking about it last year. They're big six now. They're not.
Yeah, one tough run.
Yeah, a lie. Like literally, just got torn to shreds. Literally.
Yeah. Last one, West Ham. West Ham.
That's high.
A plus.
Yeah,
A plus. A plus. A plus.
I've got to give them an A plus. I have to. With their team and what I expected, it's completely. They beat Luton, they beat Chelsea, they beat Brighton away, which is mad as well.
That's a
What's
mad
the other one? They drew a Bournemouth away, which is a bit. I'll give them an A.
Yeah.
That Brighton game was that Brighton result was top. Can't lie.
Yeah.
Look, everyone's saying they get that A star. Yeah, A plus, A star. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go A star for me. I'm not gonna lie. Cool. People, we are gonna end it there. Big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you stay on this and head over to Egal's stream where we're gonna send you over right now. We do need to shoot straight away as I have an audition to do. So people, take care. Big up E, big up Flawless. Make sure you go and subscribe. We're about just under 20 likes till we get to 150 likes. So make sure you go and do that. Make sure you go and subscribe to another subscribe to the channel and get us well on the way to 6.6k. We're about 60 away, so let's get that done if you're still here as well and you're enjoying the content. Again, we're gonna have some daytime shows ready for you guys throughout the week, of course. Just looking in depth with some more how certain teams can line up, how teams are going to be and how they've been throughout the first 4 games and what we can expect. So people, again, big up the chat, bless up, and make sure we see you soon. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Take care and see you later.